Breaking news after what former Minister of Education said, Obi, about Tinubu, that Nigerians will vote him out, Tinubu has responded. She said to him, turn by turn governance over money will fail in 2023. Get ready to be disappointed. Obi tells Tinubu, hello, my wonderful people. This is the true reality of what is on ground. Yesterday, she said Nigerians have the opportunity to vote this man out of the place and that they should not, they should not relent in ensuring that he's out of the place. In fact, after saying this, Tinubu's guys have responded and have replied her. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Turn by turn governance over money will fail in 2023. Obi tells Tinubu. Obi, a former minister of education, has warned that money will fail Nigerian politicians, leaders declaring to run for presidency in 2023, especially Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who should be looking out for more different ways to help rather than him contesting. Obi, a former minister, has said, be warned, that money you think you have, you will spend it all. And guess what? You will not emerge as the president of the country. You have done enough to the country. It's time for younger generation to take on the leadership with support from those of us who have been there. Those who truly have heart to make this country better and do the best for the country. This comes hours after the national leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, informed the president of his ambition to contest in the 2023 presidential election. Obi, on her Twitter page, why kicking against Tinubu's bid for presidency, said the era of turn-by-turn election of incompetent leaders in Nigeria is over. It has been long over. Buhari was a mistake. According to her, Nigerians cannot continue to fall for a nation because of poor leadership. The nation has cracked all over the place. We cannot continue to fail in this regard. Her tweet reads, I wish that Nigerians would stand up for once as this election approached. I watched one of the so-called public analysts boast that Tinubu has consulted the president. It is given that Tinubu will be the next president of the country. How come? Will he make himself the president? Will the people not vote? In a democracy, it is not your fault. Money, that is why you're speaking that way. Is it not because of money? But I need to announce to you that money will fail in 2023 election. Mark my words. It is the citizens that have the power collectively to tell the likes of Tinubu that the season of low expired leaders is over. The turn by turn of incompetent governance in Nigeria is over. The question is, are citizens ready to collectively do so? Because we must work in one accord to ensure this become the order of the day. The 21st century is racing fast to an end. Yes, we are still working with those who are living in the 80s. It cannot be so. Recall that Tinubu on Monday informed President Muhammadu Buhari of his intention to contest for the presidency come 2023. His declaration has met a lot of criticism from Nigerians. So, that is the former minister of education who has stated it clearly that what is going on is not acceptable, and Nigerians must begin to decide, really sincerely speaking, now what they intend to do. Okay, they need to really decide and make an informed position to how they will vote, because Tinubu's camp are already boasting that he will win the election. Why talk? I mean, it's up to them to, I mean, anybody can say what he wants to say. She feels very hurt because this, at the end of the day, it should be in the hand of the people, not one person coming to tell the people categorically, I will win the election and you have nothing to say. If really, sincerely, truly speaking, the vote is with the people and they call the shots with their decision on how they go about it, then the vote of the people must speak and reflect that we are tired, and truly not just the change they will come to tell you in manifesto, but a sincere true change that can bring about democracy for the people. Buhari contested for 3 times. Truth of the matter is, Tinubu's boys are, they are all over the place really saying Tinubu will win. Again, if you look at it, yeah, the young people we are talking about, have they been groomed? Have they been mentored? And again, we need a reorientation in the Nigerian economy of what leadership is about. Leadership is about service. I'm not saying Tinubu is the right person. I'm not saying it's not the right person. According to Nigerian constitution, anybody, okay, above the age of 18, in quotes and unquote, supposedly, has, they can contest in an election, all things being equal, if they meet up with the criteria. However, Nigeria, we have a mindset, and that mindset needs to be corrected if we are to move forward as a nation. Imagine somebody becoming a local government chairman and all the clown where that guy hails from. Bros, you don't enter now. Now what no? What you don't do? Yeah, when I go collect that contract too. Before you know it, the whole motive and that vicinity where he's the local government chairman needs, he wrote down during his manifesto, he's going to create skill acquisition center for the young people, such that he can, even if it's just learning how to sew. Afterwards, the government provides things like the tailoring equipment to kickstart them. Even if it's things like making handcraft, or you can make finger foods. These are big things in our society today. These are how, leadership does not start from the federal. It starts from the grassroots, from the local government. That's why we have a local government chairman, we have councillors. These people are supposed to be part and parcel of leadership. Then it builds up to commissioners, to governors, senators, House of Representatives. All these arms of government are supposed to, in quote and unquote, have what they do representing the people. But guess what? As soon as you get there, the first thing is, because we've made the money so expensive, so ridiculously high, we want to make investments on our return. Somebody's going for presidency, the money to spend is so much that the person has not even worked it for his whole life. And so one deep pocket comes and say, I'm going to sponsor you, but I will need so and so position. How does that equate and solve the problem of the people? Because if you have sown a seed on the soil, it's only natural for you to get investment on your return. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. God bless you. Bye for now.